Chuck Connors is best remembered as the rugged, sharpshooting Lucas McCain from the beloved Western TV series The Rifleman. With his towering 6'5" frame, commanding voice, and steely gaze, he became an icon of American television during the 1950s and 60s. But behind that stoic cowboy persona was a man far more layered and fascinating than most fans ever realized. Born Kevin Joseph Aloysius Connors in Brooklyn, New York in 1921, Chuck's life was a storybook journey of reinvention, determination, and quiet impact. Long before Hollywood came calling, Connors was already making headlines, not on the silver screen but on the sports field. Remarkably, Chuck Connors was a two-sport professional athlete, a feat that remains rare even today. He played Major League Baseball for the Brooklyn Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs, and he also suited up for the Boston Celtics in the early days of the NBA. It's hard to imagine the future Rifleman shooting hoops at Madison Square Garden, but that's exactly where his journey began. His athletic prowess was impressive, but it was his transition to acting that cemented his legacy in American culture. And even in Hollywood, Connors wasn't content with just playing a role. He fought for meaningful characters, pushed for deeper storytelling, and helped shape The Rifleman into more than just another shoot-'em-up Western. The show's emotional core, the tender, complex relationship between a father and son, was something Connors advocated for personally, and it's a big reason why the series still resonates today. What many don't know is that Chuck Connors had a passion for writing and storytelling. He quietly contributed ideas for the Rifleman episodes, often lobbying for themes that explored moral dilemmas, personal growth, and values beyond the typical Wild West tropes. Connors was also deeply political. He held strong opinions about American ideals and frequently chose projects that aligned with his convictions. Yet perhaps the most surprising chapter of his life unfolded on the world stage, during the Cold War. In an unexpected twist of history, Connors struck up a friendship with Soviet leader Leonid Brezhnev, who was reportedly a fan of the Rifleman. Their connection led Connors to visit the USSR in the 1970s, an extraordinary move for any American at the time, let alone a television cowboy. In many ways, he became an unofficial cultural ambassador, bridging ideological divides with nothing more than mutual respect and a shared love of storytelling. Off-screen, Chuck Connors lived by strong principles, though he played tough guys. On TV, those who knew him described him as warm, generous, and deeply loyal. He supported numerous charities, especially those aiding children and veterans, and he never turned away a fan seeking a photo or a kind word. Despite 3 marriages and a busy career, Connors was devoted to his 4 sons, keeping much of his personal life private, but never distant from those he loved. When Chuck Connors passed away in 1992 at the age of 71, he left behind more than just a TV legacy. He left behind a life of conviction, character, and quiet greatness. So when we talk about the hidden life of Chuck Connors, we're not unearthing scandal. We're revealing the full portrait of a man who was much more than a Western hero. He was a world-class athlete, a creative thinker, a cultural bridge builder, and above all, a man who lived with purpose both on and off the screen.